Rising sun. A woman is facing first-degree murder charges after she allegedly killed her 5-week-old baby while intoxicated inside a Rising Sun residence where she had gone for a girls' night, according to Cecil County District Court records. Investigators identified the suspect as Destiny Faith Chiverell, 24, of Charlestown. Maryland State Police detectives arrested Chiverell on Wednesday at the conclusion of a week-long investigation in which autopsy findings showed that the baby girl, identified only as KC in charging papers, had suffered blunt force trauma to the head, according to the charging document. The homicide ruling by doctors at the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner in Baltimore contradicted Chiverell's explanation that KC had slipped between cushions and smothered to death while sleeping with her on a couch, court records show. Chiverell is charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, child abuse, resulting in the death of a child under 13 years old, and child abuse resulting in severe bodily injury, court records show. She remains in the Cecil County Detention Center on no bond after her bail review hearing Thursday morning before retired Cecil County District Court Judge Stephen J. Baker, according to court records. This marks the second time within 6 months that a Cecil County mother has been charged with murder in the death of her child. In that unrelated case, a woman allegedly beat her 3-year-old daughter to death inside her Northeast home in June, arranged to have the toddler buried inside a suitcase at a nearby location, and then falsely reported that the child had been kidnapped. The investigation leading to Chiverell's arrest started at approximately 9 a.m. December 4th, when paramedics and Maryland State Patrol troopers rushed to a Rising Sun residence in the unit block of Lidl Circle after receiving a dispatch regarding an unresponsive infant, police reported. Paramedics pronounced Casey dead at 9:17 a.m. after attempting life-saving measures, police said. Paramedics reported that they observed that slight rigor mortis had set in, explaining that Casey's legs would not fully extend, police added. Investigators noticed that a picture frame was dangling on the wall above the couch, where Chiverell reportedly had discovered her unresponsive baby, court records show. Interviewed at the scene, Chiverell told investigators that she fell asleep on the couch with Casey beside her late December 3rd, and that the infant was fine when she awoke at approximately 3 a.m. Thursday, police reported. But when Chiverell awoke at about 9 a.m. Thursday, according to her account, Casey was unresponsive, police said. Chiverell surmised that Casey had somehow rolled in between a couch cushion and the rear of the couch, police added. Chiverell took Casey upstairs and summoned the help of a person identified only as Witness 1 in the charging document. Witness 1 called 911 and started performing CPR on the baby before paramedics arrived, court records show. Medical examiner doctors performed an autopsy on Casey on Friday and determined that the baby had suffered blunt force trauma that caused bleeding to the back of the brain, according to the charging document. Dr. Menini explained the head injury and brain bleed were caused by a significant amount of force, and that a simple fall from a couch to the floor would not cause the injuries. Dr. Menini indicated that the bruise to the front of Casey's forehead and corresponding brain bleed were consistent with blunt force trauma, court records allege. The list of Casey's injuries included a 1-inch by 1 and a 1/2-inch bruise under the scalp at the top of the head near the forehead, 2 bruises on the right buttocks that were a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, a small laceration inside the upper lip, and a small abrasion on the right side of the face, according to the charging document. As a result of the autopsy findings, the Maryland State Police Homicide Unit assumed the investigation, court records show. State police detectives confiscated Chiverell's cell phone Monday and viewed several videos that she had recorded during the late-night hours of December 3 through the early morning hours of December 4th, police said. That digital evidence shows that Chiverell became intoxicated while alone on the first floor of that Lidl Circle townhouse with KC, police added. A majority of the videos appear to be outgoing Snapchat videos from Chiverell to others, the lead investigator explains in his written statement of probable cause, which indicates that a baby can be heard crying in the background in several of the relevant segments in the series, which spans from 11:06 p.m. December 3rd through 1:34 a.m. December 4th. One of the videos shows Chiverell giving a profanity-laced diatribe as she repeatedly fails to manipulate a baby gate while holding a vape, as a baby's cries can be heard in the background. In that video segment, as Chiverell continues to struggle with the baby gate, she concedes, "I'm 2, expletive, drunk for that, according to the charging document. Chiverel says, while in the bathroom, I don't know if you hear the expletive baby trippin' in the background, while a baby can still be heard crying, according to the charging document. Earlier videos taken shortly before 1 a.m. December 4th show Chiverel dancing in the kitchen and lip-syncing as a popular hip-hop song plays, police reported. Investigators noted that in a video taken at 1:34 a.m. December 4th, when Casey was seen alive, a picture frame above the living room couch appears to be in proper horizontal position. According to the charging document, this is notable because, when first responders arrived the following morning, this picture frame was significantly ajar, in closer to a 45-degree orientation to the ground. Chiverel acknowledged that she had consumed alcohol December 3, but only one drink that she started on the way to the residence near Rising Sun, which she then finished there, and later a Smirnoff shot, police said. Court records indicate that Witness 1 found a nearly empty bottle of vodka on the kitchen table on the morning of December 4th when she came downstairs. Witness 1 indicated that this bottle of vodka belonged to her and that she last left it in the freezer a number of days prior. Witness 1 stated that this bottle was nearly full when she placed it previously into the freezer and that the bottle of vodka was not on the kitchen table the night prior, court records allege. Chiverel's grandmother told investigators that she and Chiverel had been estranged and that after Casey was born October 27th, she invited Chiverel to stay in her home to provide a stable living environment for Casey, according to court records. The grandmother told investigators that Chiverel left her Charlestown residence December 3 to go to a friend's house for girls' night, police said. Investigators conducted a second interview with Chiverel after receiving the autopsy results Friday. After investigators specified Casey's documented injuries, Chiverel said, "I don't understand. I swear I never did anything to her. I would never do that," court records allege. Chiverel suggested that maybe her feet accidentally caused Casey injuries while they were sleeping together on the couch, court records show. Chiverel also surmised that maybe she inadvertently caused Casey's injuries while sleepwalking, according to court records, which indicate that Chiverel told investigators that she sometimes sleepwalks, especially when she drinks. Chiverel expressed concern at one point during her second police interview, remarking, "Nothing I say is going to fix this, is it? No matter what, I'm going to be blamed for her death, ain't I?" Chiverel has an otherwise minor criminal record, according to court records, which indicate that she received probation before judgment in February 2024 after pleading guilty to malicious destruction of property valued at more than $1,000.